morning, everyone. Kitty Foster, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for July 22nd, 2024. We're still in Barabalt's basket. We are getting ready to move. Today, we are sitting at the 29th degree of the sun in Cancer. It is the sun of the moon. And so it really is about moving forward internally. And at 29 degrees, we are reviewing all of the lessons of how we move forward, in nurturing, how we move forward in the deep dive of who we are and the ebbs and tides of our life. So if it's been feeling discombobulated, I certainly have. It has been a part of this in this shaking up of the bowl of what is true alignment, and that's what it's asking us to focus on. So at 3:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun will move into its most familiar placement, Leo. Leo, who we are, what makes us roar, the presentation of ourselves on the stage of life. Beforehand, and the moon is in Scorpio. The moon stays in Scorpio, and it will move void, of course, at 5:48. So it will still have a transformational energy, but it'll be more about your transformational energy. So that moon, while it's in Scorpio, is asking us to activate the Virgo energy that is Venus today. Venus being all about what finds balance, what we cherish, what we honor, what we find beautiful, and how are we putting those pieces today together as that sun at 29 degrees is having us look at all of the things that need to be nurtured, need to be dealt with, that are very, very intuitive in the ebbs and tides of our life. That deep dive into what are streams and rhythms of the very earth we live in. And as that moon in Virgo moves, void of course, it is working in the background with our voice that is Mercury retrograde, the last day of Mercury retrograde. It will move direct tomorrow. And so it really is the voice of how we're putting things together and how we're processing. If you're an external processor, this might be a time to sit down with somebody who also processes externally and talk about many of the observations that you've been making. It's about how we experience our own nurturing, how we experience the voice we've been creating in our head over this Mercury retrograde in Cancer. So, meanwhile, our structure and our will are not really in a conversation today. They are working on their own, figuring out how they are aligning what is going on. How do I look at my structures as I deal with this very intuitive need for nurturing myself, nurturing my voice? And again, I'm activating it by sharing what I find beautiful, sharing what I work with together. Oh, nice hair. So it's quite the day. So take care of yourself today. Find some quiet time to kind of reflect as this bowl is continuing to work with shaking us up into a new and important alignment. A time that we'll be looking back at personally and globally of, that started back then. I'm Kitty Foss, your storytelling astrologist. I will be back tomorrow, the 23rd. Namaste.